Welcome back. Well, our anomalously warm weather pattern will continue, staying above normal temperatures for a while. We do have a cool front away, about a week away, so that's something to look forward to. And in between, we're going to be still talking the tropics going into the second week of November, more than likely. So let's kick it upstairs, take a look at the water vapor imagery, and we have low pressure to the west, high pressure to the east. Wow, if this was August, I'd be a little worried if there was a tropical system coming into the Gulf of Mexico, thinking it would follow the path of least resistance based on what we're seeing right here. But this ridge of high pressure is going to bang back to the west with time and essentially be a blocking ridge. And there's another mid-level ridge just to the north of this system. So it's moving northwest, but then we'll eventually move west. And look at all this dry air in the Gulf of Mexico. We'll talk a little bit more about that later on. Meanwhile, back to the west, it's snow, winter or storm warnings in effect for portions of New Mexico. Winter weather advisories up through Colorado, so cold air back here, but it's not getting here anytime soon. And meanwhile, as we take a look at the regional Doppler radars, not a whole lot going on. Some ground clutter close to home. Farther to the east, as we go over to Alabama, Florida, there's certainly more shower and thunder shower activity also out in the Gulf of Mexico as well. But locally here in Acadiana, things have quieted down after some pretty hefty showers and storms, mainly across the western portions of Acadiana. As they got toward Lafayette, they kind of fell apart, and that was it for the day. So as we look at the satellite imagery, put things in motion, it's all about our hurricane out here that's now officially in the southeastern Gulf of Mexico. Rafael became a Category 3 prior to moving across the western tip of Cuba, but now a Category 2 with 105-mile-per-hour winds, moving to the northwest at 13. Pressures come to 966 millibars. And where is it going to go? Well, the forecast tracks were split, maybe up toward the Florida Panhandle, maybe to the west, and then toward Louisiana. Well, today we're seeing more of a trend to the west than anything at all. And notice the forecast cone now is away from Louisiana. It's going to stay at 2 for a while. It may get back up to Category 3 somewhere out here, but then as it moves westward, it's going to be moving into drier air, stronger upper level winds, so we do expect it to weaken to a tropical storm. But some of the moisture from this system as we get closer to the weekend could move into the region, blown off by the upper level winds. But we're not looking at a wind event here. We're not looking at a major storm surge event. Tides are certainly going to come up along the coast because this is going to be dominating out in the Gulf of Mexico. So here's the graph model and the latest Hurricane Center forecast track, pretty much in sync for the most part, although the graph model has been farther south. That has been the trend, and maybe the track tonight at 10 may also be a little bit farther to the south. But notice no weather here in Acadiana. So let's bring in the Euro model, which is following it more closely. Here's Friday at noon, pretty close to the same location, but notice there's some tropical moisture moving into our region. Thus, we're going to put some rain chances in for Friday. I'm going to keep them in for Saturday. The Euro suggesting drier air could move in as well, especially if you have a hurricane farther to the south. And because of a more southern track, this could stay a hurricane longer and impact maybe portions of Texas, but more than likely it looks like Mexico. Sunday looks drier here and even drier thereafter, and that system moves into Mexico, falls apart. More importantly, look at this. A week from tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., cold front on the way, and finally it's going to feel like fall. Here's the latest wind forecast product for everybody that works offshore. It looks like the bulk of the tropical storm force winds stay at least 100 miles offshore, if not even more, going into the deep water areas of the Gulf of Mexico. And again, the hurricane kind of right in between where we have these plotted up. Again, purple is 70-mile-an-hour winds, and then white is 100-mile-per-hour winds. So still a respectable storm on the graph model through the next 72 hours. For us, in the next 24 hours, we'll have maybe some fog in the morning, partly cloudy skies tomorrow afternoon, slight chance of a quick passing shower, but not much going on. As we head into Friday, some scattered tropical showers and thunder showers, and of course, we'll be watching Rafael to the south of us down the line. But in the near term, don't expect any impacts, local impacts that are tangible with that system here in Acadiana. 71 the low tonight. Look out for some patchy fog by tomorrow morning. We'll reassess that and give you a better fog forecast, see how things are unfolding at 9, 10 o'clock tonight. 86 the projected high tomorrow, within a few degrees of the record high this time of year, and above normal temperatures continue in spite of some rain. rain chances. And again, a question mark. Will we see tropical showers? I think Saturday and Sunday forecasts may change going into next week. Here comes that front next Wednesday. And finally, 70s for highs, maybe 60s, and lows in the 40s for a couple of nights in 7 to 10 days. That's it for weather for now. We'll have more coming up in just a little bit.